what is up? So, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of got this idea to do like maybe some weekly vlogs. Maybe. I don't know if that's going to become a normal thing, but I kind of got this idea because I saw some other Lolita YouTubers doing it. And I just think that's just a fun idea because that's something I kind of like too. I don't know if you guys are like me, but sometimes I just like to hear people just talking while I'm like doing stuff like drawing or maybe doing chores or just like washing my face or something. I just like hearing people talk about things. And Lolita is something that obviously I'm interested in, and you guys are interested in if you're subscribed to me, I would hope. Or, I mean, I guess for Visual K too, because obviously my background. I had to move Clawha there because he's kind of warped so badly at this point that he can't stand up on his own. So I had to put him there so he won't fall over, so he probably won't be in that background over there where I usually take my photos anymore. I have been thinking about making a new one, but it is a little expensive and kind of time consuming to do that. So I know I've been saying for a while that I kind of want like a gapped one or like a gardenia Clawha one, but it's just expensive and it's a lot of money. So that's why I just haven't done it. I am in a bathrobe right now, so don't mind me. I just put my makeup on and straightened my bangs. I'm about to put on some Lolita. Let me change the camera. But I'm about to put on this coordinate. I don't know if I'm gonna wear the bonnet for the rest of the day, but I'm gonna take a picture in it. But this is my coordinate, just something like kind of old school. I would say definitely more sweet leaning just because of the bolero. I don't know how well it's going to work with this blouse because this blouse has long sleeves. They're kind of tucked behind here for the photo, but I don't know how this is going to work because this is a skirt, and this is a blouse, and then this is a bolero. So I'm going to see how it works. I definitely want to wear the skirt today, but I might have to change the top of the coordinate a little bit. Here's my little Roro. If you like Vocaloid, you know. I've loved him ever since he came out in 2011, so I'm old as hell, but you know, we here. And there's Clawha. But yeah, that's the coordinate I'm going to be wearing today. I don't really have anything else planned today besides practicing some harp. I have been out of practice for a long time, and I am still, I don't want to say like I'm a total beginner because I know what I'm doing when I'm playing it, but I have a hard time reading music, and I don't really know how to play by ear. So I'm just gonna start over from scratch with the Suzuki Harp 1 book and try and get some more practice in. I want to try and make it like a daily habit, but it's been hard to start doing because I've also started going to the gym this weekend and I don't want to pile on too many things on top of my daily schedule, because I don't want to get burnt out or something. So I'm definitely going to practice this weekend, and then we'll see if I can incorporate like little spurts of it into my daily activities. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. And then after I'm done practicing, I'm going to do at least 30 minutes to an hour today. And then after that, I don't really know what I'm going to do. Maybe make some videos, some tic-tacs or something. Other than that, I don't know. I'll probably just play IDV or something. But yeah. Hey y'all, so this is the coordinate. I'm so sorry for my background. I need it clean. But yes, I don't know how I feel about the skirt shape. I tried 2 different petticoats. All my other petticoats are way too big for the skirt. The first one I tried is kind of like my daily petticoat, and it was way too big. It really overstuffed the skirt. So I took it out and I put this one in. It's kind of like a lower volume. I have one that's like a little bit like littler than this one, but it's black and it's not really that good quality, and I think it would just make it look really lumpy. This one isn't really that great either, but I think it's probably the best with what I have. And after kind of sitting with it for a minute, I guess it doesn't look that bad. It's just not a shape that I'm used to. This skirt is from Heart E, so it's from like 2000, I think. It's a really old school skirt, and what I love about it is that it has these, here, I don't have to do it like this, it has these like crosses on the ladder lace, which is so cool. I have this bonnet on. It's from Surface Spell. This is my first time wearing it. I thought it would be a little bit bigger up here, but not really. But it's fine. It has like this really cute jacquard fabric. I can't see what's happening, so I hope you can see it. And then I have this Baby the Starshine Bright Bolero on. It's my newest piece, actually. And then I have this black piece now blouse. It's actually kind of a little bit low cut, so don't want to get too close there. And then I just have these socks on. Nothing crazy, but yeah, that is the coordinate for today. I'm still sitting with it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I try getting a different petticoat, or do you think this one looks fine for old school? Because it doesn't really like poof out that much, like whenever I hold it up. But I know back in the day with old school, a lot of Lolitas wouldn't even wear petticoats. So I don't even know if they made this skirt with that intention in mind. So yeah, I don't know. I think after sitting with it for a little bit, this petticoat doesn't look that bad. It looks fine. I guess I'm just used to having really big poof, more poof coming up from right here than like the poof being kind of more down here. Yeah. But yeah, also the skirt is backwards, so here's the tag. But if I turn around, I can't really see. There is like what's supposed to be like the front of the dress is like elastic, and then this is not elastic, and then the bow is supposed to tie right here in the, you know, where you would put your back bow. So I'm a little confused about that, unless they just put the tag in the front or what. But I'm a little confused about why the tag is right here. If this is supposed to be the back of the dress, why is the bow supposed to be tied in the front, and why is there elastic in the front? That's just a strange choice to me. But maybe they just put the tag in the front. I don't know. I'm wearing it like this, so yeah. But yeah, gonna go practice some harp. I don't know if the bonnet's gonna stay on, we'll see. But yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I took a few photos and I kind of low-key hated them. I just realized I don't have my microphone on. Oh well, it's fine. But I don't know if I'm gonna post them. I guess I'll see. I'll go through them again and maybe take some more, but just a few things annoying me. One is I definitely don't have shoes that would go very well with this coordinate. I only really have one pair of well, I have 2 pairs of white shoes, but my other pair of shoes are thigh-high boots, and that would not go with this coordinate at all. And then these shoes don't really go with them either. So I think it looks kind of dumb. And then also probably need to get some socks that are more ivory, less stark white. So that's one thing that was annoying me. This bonnet, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I just don't have it like on properly or something. I thought it was gonna be a little bigger. I thought like the top was gonna be more rounded like this, but I'll have to play around with it more. Maybe put some more flowers or something to like hold it up, but I really don't want a whole lot on my head today. But just something about it is like throwing me off. I don't know if it's because of the coordinate I have it with or what, but I don't know. Just making my head look stupid in the photos, at least from my perspective. And then the skirt needs to be steamed or ironed really badly because the bottom hem just looks like a mess. So definitely some things to work on. I'm a little disappointed. I had some high hopes for this coordinate, I won't lie. But you know, we can always experiment, switch things up in the future, change things around. So I'm not too worried about it. I am just going to get comfortable and just start practicing. And yeah, is there anything else I was gonna say? I don't remember. I don't think so. But yes. I feel bad. I'm gonna have to move her. She's sitting so comfy in my chair. Every time I get up from my chair, she's always laying right here. It's like her favorite spot. Yeah. You know what's coming. I'm gonna have to move you. I'm just gonna put her on the bed. But you say hello? You say hello? Yeah? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've been procrastinating for like an hour. Just cause like my phone distracts me so much. Like TikTok, just, I don't know. Well, I think you know, but I just started eating these Reese's Pieces I found in my cupboard from like last month. But I'm about to start practicing now. I think my Suzuki book is in here. My phone is about to die, so I'm like, okay, well, it's time to get serious now. It's time to actually do it. I could have already had this over with. Even though, like, obviously, if I didn't like playing, I wouldn't do it. Sorry, I'm like backlit. It's getting hard to see, but like my desk is a mess, so I'm trying not to face that way. Like, it's not like I hate it. It's just like getting started and like getting in the groove of it is hard. I think you can kind of compare it to like, I know probably a lot of you are like artists or something. You like drawing, but sometimes it's just hard to start. But once you start, like, you love doing it. That's kind of like how I'm feeling right now. Like, getting started, but once I get started and I start like getting into it, it's like fun and stuff. So yeah, but here is my stuff. I haven't touched it in a while. I honestly don't know. This like is where I keep like a lot of like my sheet music and stuff. I was practicing this Resident Evil 4 save stuff, and then I have the notes here, so I know what to play. I know the treble clef, but the bass clef is hard to remember. Here's all my stuff from my ocarina. All my ocarina stuff, and then I have just like more stuff in here. Some stuff is like harder than others, but I used to be able to play Ballad of the Goddess, Lavender Town. It's all like piano music, but you can pretty much translate most piano music to play on the harp because if you didn't know this, the harp is actually like almost kind of like the original piano. So if you were to open up a piano, the inside of it would look like a harp laid down on its side. Except instead of plucking the strings, you are tapping on it with a little hammer. Tapping on the string with like a little hammer whenever you press down on the key. So they're very similar instruments, which is interesting, don't you think? But yeah, I probably look like a total like beginner baby looking at all the stuff that I need to be able to practice, but I'm just really rusty. So I am kind of just practicing my fingering right now and struggling a little bit. So my right hand is really good. Usually you want to keep your thumbs up and your fingers pointing down. My other hand does not want to cooperate. For some reason, especially my middle finger keeps going like this. Keeps being like, eh. And it's supposed to be like eh. I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't want to cooperate with me. So, I'm just practicing some scales. I'm just going up and down on the harp just to get my hands used to it again. I found my Suzuki book and I'm just like going through the little baby songs at the beginning just to get a feel for it. Hopefully it won't take me that long to get through this book. I probably won't do it all today, but hopefully maybe by the end of the week I'll be through it and I can start practicing more songs that I'm actually more interested in playing. I just want to get a feel for reading the music again and also placing my hands properly. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've like played seriously, so please don't judge me too much. But yeah, let's get to practicing, and I promise myself after this I will order some tofu, so I'm looking forward to that. So okay, it is getting kind of dark outside, so I kind of just decided to put on my PJs, and I took my coordinate off, and I'm just going to put it back in the closet because I didn't wear it for very long, so I don't really have a reason to wash it today. I will probably keep practicing until my food gets here, which will probably be in the next 20 minutes, so yeah. Hello. So I am eating my tofu and watching YouTube, you know, what to do. I got boba from my favorite boba place because I don't like tea and I don't like coffee. So most like boba places don't have drinks I like. Oh, I also don't like tapioca pearls. I only like the jellies and the popping bobas. So I like this one because they have lemonades, and then this is called a berry refresher. I don't know if it's like just like juice or something, but it's so good. But yeah, I'm eating fried tofu, my favorite food ever. Most underrated food ever. Okay, this might be the last clip for the day. I pretty much just want to relax for the rest of the day, and I'm probably gonna play some IDV, but I'm going to get in a little bit of ocarina before I go on there. So here is Zelda's Lullaby. learning. It's like the only song I know. So yeah, I got this new ocarina from Songbird. It's so pretty. They have it in pink and black. So I got the black one, and I think I got the last one. But they restock these, so it's a fun instrument to play with. It kind of feels like a fidget toy sometimes, because sometimes I'll just be sitting here and I'll pick up. I have 3 ocarinas. I have this one, and then I have this one, which is a Legend of Zelda one. And these are all ocarinas from like real ocarina shops, not like those like Amazon ones that are like fake, you know what I mean? I think this one's from STL Ocarina. And then I have, oh, I dropped my microphone on the ground. I have the strawberry one. But yeah, they're all like just fun to play with. I just kind of sit here sometimes and I'm just like, that one doesn't play as well, but this one is like one of my favorites because it's really loud. It's kind of like a whistle almost. I don't know. I just like playing with them. They're like little fidget toys almost, but like cooler because you can actually use them for purposes other than fidgeting, so. Just playing random notes, so. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hey y'all, what is up? So, it is the next day, and me and my friend decided we're going to hang out today, and this is the coordinate I was planning on wearing. Well, at least the blouse and dress combo. This will be my first time wearing this dress. It's, the long version of the Transylvania JSK, and I finally got my hands on the princess sleeve blouse from Atelier. They have like a couple on Closet Child because no one checks Closet Child anymore because they're really expensive for like no reason. Like you're supposed to be the cheap option, why? But these were like almost retail price, if not retail price, on their shop, so I just went ahead and got it because I don't know when the black one's going to be back in stock, so I just got it. But I just wanted to show some close-ups of this print because I feel like this print is like really loved, but also just really underrated for some reason, because I see some people have it, but no one really talks about it that much, and the artwork is so pretty. Like, look at that weeping angel. I love that. And then you get, there's a string here, and you see Mina. At least I think this is supposed to be Dracula. It should be. And then there's Dracula taking her away to his castle. Like, it's just so pretty. And people don't really show a whole lot of close-ups of dress prints. Even like places that sell Lolita dresses. Like, look at the little bats hanging on the tree. That is so cute. And then I love this. I just wish there were more detail shots of things that have prints, because a lot of the time I think a dress kind of looks cool and I'm like interested at the print from afar, but then they won't go up close on the print so I can see what's actually happening, and I'm like, I want to see what's going on, you know? So excited to try this on. I'm gonna wear it with the bonnet I have, and yeah. So while I am still waking up and me and my friend are trying to decide what we want to do today, I was looking at some harps because I've been thinking about I mean, ever since I've started playing, like, 5 years ago, I wanted, like a full-sized harp. And they're pretty expensive instruments. They're probably one of the most expensive instruments you could possibly buy. And they're kind of strange instruments because not a lot of people play harp, so they're not very common like something like a piano or a violin. So it's a lot harder to find them if you're not buying them new. So I was kind of like looking at my options, and I'm like, you know, at this point, I'm like, I already have my full sickle here, and if I'm going to be buying like a new harp at some point, I might as well just go ahead and try and get like one with as many strings and highest sound quality as possible. So I was thinking about getting the Lion and Healy Prelude, but I'm kind of really into the Salvi Anna because it's so pretty. Like, the natural finish is like this kind of like almost white color, and I just think that it looks really pretty, and the sound is amazing. I might go with this one. Obviously, I'm not gonna pay that right now. Just something I have to like work towards eventually at some point. I'm thinking about going on a no-buy. Well, I kind of am already on a no-buy. Because I started a new job recently, and let me turn it around. Hopefully I'm not terrible. Okay, sorry, I don't have any makeup on. But I started a new job recently, and I got like a sign-on bonus, and I used most of that sign-on bonus to pay down my credit card debt. And I still have like a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was before. So I kind of told myself that if I get it down to a certain amount, that I'm gonna allow myself to buy like a Dolphy Dream Doll, because that's something that I've been wanting for a while. I also have like a custom pull-up doll coming in the mail at some point, which you guys will see that when it comes out. But yeah, after that is all said and done, I might look into financing this harp. It's a really big expense. It's almost like the cost of a car, so it's kind of something you have to really think about for a while. It's not something you can really purchase on a whim. So yeah, that is what I've been thinking about lately, but I really want to improve my skills before I make such a big purchase, because I don't want to buy it and then I don't have quality enough skills to really get my money's worth out of it. So just continue practicing. It's probably going to be a long time, several months, maybe a year, even more than that, before I can make this purchase. So I have a lot of time to think it over. And yeah. So, I'm about to get ready, so I'm gonna go to the mall with my friend and probably go to the arcade there and stuff. But while we were deciding, I was looking on Tumblr and I found this gif of like this like gothic Lolita girl from like a video game that I have never seen before, and I was like, why has no one mentioned this character before? Because I've never seen her before, and the aesthetics in the game are just giving like early 2000s survival horror. And so I looked it up, and yeah, no one is talking about this game. This game came out in like 2018, so it's like kind of newish, but not really newish. So it's not like an old game, like as in like early 2000s survival horror, you know. But yeah, I was thinking, here it is. I don't know how you say that. name, but I am so interested in playing this game. Like, she is everything. She is so pretty. Like, what? And there's others. There's this girl. Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing like a let's play of this game because the art looks so pretty. It looks so atmospheric. Like, yeah. It's supposed to be an open world psychological horror or something. At least that's what I like read on the Steam page from some of the people that played it, which sounds right up my alley. I'm not like super into like the open world kind of RPG kind of games, but survival horror is my favorite thing ever. I grew up on survival horror. I grew up on Resident Evil. I used to watch my dad play it. It used to be like our thing. Like whenever I was little, our family would just like sit on the floor and watch my dad play whatever Resident Evil we just recently bought at GameStop, like every Saturday, and it was like my favorite activity. So ever since then I love survival horror. It has a very special place in my heart. So I guess we'll look forward to that. The game is really cheap. It's only like $5 on Steam. So if you're interested in playing this game, it's only $5 on Steam. So I would recommend checking it out. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but just based on the graphics, like, it looks like it's gonna be kind of interesting. So yeah. Okay, I have my full coordinate on. It was quite the struggle. You probably can't see it all, but it was quite the struggle to get on. It fits, but it was just like the part whenever you latch the top of the dress where the zipper is and then you zip it up, the latch is like weirdly really small and hard to latch together. So I have been struggling for like 30 minutes or more trying to get it in. I was getting really hot and I was getting really frustrated with that, but I eventually just took the strap off, hooked it, put the strap back on, and then I was able to zip it up. So grateful about that. Is it a little too over the top to go to the mall? I mean, is any kind of Lolita too over the top to go to the mall? Probably, but I don't really care. The cool thing with like gothic Lolita is I feel like a lot of times people like don't really know that you're wearing Lolita, so people just kind of assume that you're just a really, really fancy goth person walking around, so you can kind of get away with, people are still going to look at you, but at the same time they kind of think it's kind of normal, just because like alternative fashion is a lot more popular nowadays than it was maybe like 10 or 20 years ago. So every time I go to the mall, I mean, there's always like a group of goths there or people dress in some sort of alternative way, and they always love my outfits, so I'm always super excited to go. I've really only had like a handful of bad experiences, but usually when they happen, it's just like, okay, what do you think you did? But kind of going back to what I was talking about with the dress, I feel like no one talks about how annoying and overstimulating putting on your Lolita is, and like stressful, because you kind of like, you want to put it on, but you're trying to be careful about it because you don't want to pull something too hard or something, or get like your makeup on it, which I honestly should invest in those like makeup bags that you can put over your face before you put your clothes on, because I'm always like stretching it to the max, be like, ugh, please don't touch my face, because I don't want to put on makeup when I have my Lolita on, because I don't want the fallout to fall on my dress, especially because most of the time I wear white. But
Yeah, I feel like no one talks about how frustrating that is, because I know I'm not the only one who has to like have like the highest anxiety of the day is when I put my clothes on. Like, I'm always like, oh god, what if I stretch it? What if I tear it? What if something goes wrong? Like, and then the princess sleeve blouse, I'm loving it. It is a little bit difficult to figure out how you're supposed to wear it over, off the shoulder with straps, but I kind of just tucked in the front part in here, especially because this is supposed to have like this kind of design. So I don't really want that to be covered up anyways. But it's kind of the same issue, but I don't really think it's Atelier's fault. I think that this is just like how, sorry, there's like a hair on my lip. Cat hair. I don't think it's really their fault. I think it's just the way that like elastic off the shoulder blouses are, because it just like rolls up and it wants to be like up here, but I want my shoulder out like that, you know, like right here is like perfect, but by the time I start walking around after like 30 seconds it's rolling back up. So a little overstimulating, because now I'm constantly thinking about my sleeves not being sitting on the right spot. But hopefully I get used to it. Hopefully I get it to sit in a spot where I can feel more comfortable and it won't roll up so much. Maybe it's just a skill issue for me. But yes, so I will see you guys there, and yeah. So I am here at the mall, and I'm still waiting on my friend to get here / reply to me. I don't know if I'm going to move parking spots or something. I had to park all the way in the back. But I might move because I don't really like where I parked. But I guess I kind of just wanted to talk about like going out in public in Lolita. It's something that can be really, really nerve-wracking, especially when you have this giant bonnet on. There are people driving by me. They're not looking at me, but it's still kind of scary. Especially whenever you have like big pieces like this bonnet on, or like my whole outfit is kind of a little over the top. It's not something that's like super low-key that can kind of be passed off as like a quirky like kid or something. Like, people are gonna look at me and be like, what is she doing? And I've been wearing Lolita for like 11 years now, so it's something I've kind of gotten used to, but at the same time, you can't really get used to it. You're still gonna feel like everyone is looking at you like you're on like some big stage and people are staring at you. It's just kind of something that requires exposure therapy, which is the unfortunate thing about it. I mean, there's really no getting around it. You kind of just have to go out and start doing it. Like, 99% of the time, I always get compliments. I always get people, like, saying how much they love my outfit. I barely get anyone who ever comes up to me and is intentionally trying to make fun of my outfit. And if they do, that's usually some teenage boy or something and his friends, you know. And I've even had teenage boys come up to me and genuinely tell me that they think that I look cool. Like, and they're not like alternative, at least from their appearance. Not saying they couldn't be doing something that is alternative, like listening to alternative music or something, but you know, you never know. With some people, you know, it's just as important that you feel like other people shouldn't judge you. You also have to do the same for others. If you're going to some place that you know there's going to be a lot of what we would consider more like normie people, don't always think that they're going to sit there and make fun of you. You know, that's not really fair to you, and it's not really fair to them that your automatic assumption is that they're going to be mean to you. Because most of the time they're always nice, and they love what you're doing and what you're wearing. So I know it's hard, and you should always go out with friends whenever you can. I try and wear Lolita pretty much anytime I go outside, for more than like an hour or so. Like if I'm going to the grocery store for something really quick, I'm not going to put any Lolita on. I'm just going to go in my like pajamas or something. But like, you know, do whatever it takes to make you feel comfortable. You're not going to be 100% comfortable going out in Lolita because people are going to look at you. And that's just something you kind of have to come to terms with. And it's going to require exposure therapy to get used to that kind of thing. But yeah, if I have anything else to add, I will come back to you on this. But that's something I kind of wanted to touch on because I know that there are a lot of newbies to Lolita, especially in the last like 5 years. We've had a lot of people ever since the pandemic hit come into the fashion, which is really great. And I'm glad that Lolita is becoming a little bit more normalized to people. So yeah. If I have other things to add, other things I think of, I will get back to you. Okay, so we are in the mall now. We are in the food court. This is really awkward. This is like my first time filming in public, so this is a little awkward, but you know, we get used to it. I'm already kind of standing out, so I think it actually makes more sense for me to be making videos while dressed like this. So I'm with my friend. Do I use the government?
No.
Jarman. This is my friend Jarman. We're at our mall. It's our like 50s themed mall. We have like these little cars that are like, I don't want to like film people while they're eating, but there's like some tables that are like shaped like cars, so it's cool. I love it. I love that they never changed how the mall looks and they never like reinvented it. It still has like some charm to it. I hate whenever malls like redo themselves and they like tear everything out and make it modernized. We reject modernity.
Yeah.
Anyways, when we first walked in, one couple that was walking out like kind of glanced at us and they went, "What the fuck?" So that was a little disheartening, but immediately afterwards I've had like 5 people tell me and gush over how much they like love my outfit, so it's always worth it for those kinds of reactions. So don't ever let people get to you if they say something negative, like I said earlier. But we are about to go to the arcade and I'm gonna get a la carte this time. I'm gonna try. Don't let me spend too much money though. At most like $30. But we're gonna try our hand at the marble game again and maybe play DDR if my feet don't hurt too much, so. Okay, we are playing the Castlevania marble game. Look at how many cards there are here. That's crazy. I'm gonna try and get the a la carte one, hopefully without having to recharge my card. So, wish me luck. Oh, we got a card! What did it drop? Oh, Jonathan! Oh my, look how many cards are in there, bro! Okay. Oh my god. I have 7 shots left. I will get all these cards, I swear. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this, but it's so addicting. Oh, I got one! Oh, 3 shots. Okay. Okay, we finally finished. It took forever, but I got a la carte, so let me show. I got a lot of cards trying to get him, so my boy, I got this random card for 10 tickets. We got Richter. We got, I don't know how to say her name, Shauna. Richter again, and then Jonathan. But yeah, I just wanted a la carte, but I finally got them, and they're closing soon, so I'm glad I got them before they closed. Yes. Okay, Okay, we are back in the car. We didn't really get to really do very much of anything today because it's Sunday and like the malls close early and stuff on Sunday. So we started to head out like a few minutes before they closed. But I was able to get the Castlevania card that I wanted, so I am very happy about that, that I finally have the Alucard one. Other than that, I had a lot of people compliment my coordinate. They said that I look so cute. I had, there was like this like art exhibit that they were doing that was super cute, and there were a couple of older women in there, and then a boy who's probably like a young adult, who were also fawning over my outfit that they loved, and just like a couple people just walking by saying that they like my outfit. So very nice interactions. I will say the first person that said something about my outfit, I don't really know if, because, like, I have this, like, I can't hear very well, and a lot of times I'm not really paying attention to what other people are doing around me because, you know, I'm kind of, like, minding my own business, as you should. But there was, like, a couple that was walking out of the mall. So me and my friend were walking into the mall, and I'm pretty sure that the girl was like, oh, what the fuck? Probably upon seeing me, although I could be completely imagining that. They could have been talking to themselves about something else, but you know, when you look like this out in public, you kind of have to expect sometimes people react like that, especially when you live in a conservative state. Unfortunately, that's just how people react to you sometimes. But other than that, everyone was super nice. Everyone really liked how I looked, so super good overall. I got this brownie. I haven't eaten it yet because one, I don't want to get my clothes dirty, and two, I'm really thirsty right now and I don't want to eat something that's going to make me more thirsty. But let me show you. It's like a little chocolate brownie with some icing. So yeah, we are gonna head home, get comfy, maybe make something to eat, and I might practice a little bit more harp and then just play IDV or something. So yeah, it was really fun going out today. So yeah. Okay, we are back home. I got my little brownie. The fudge stuff on the top kind of melted, so that's unfortunate, but whatever. I don't care. I'm just glad to be back home and comfy. I don't know if I mentioned, I got these little like rubber things to put on my toes so that my socks don't rip, and also so it makes my shoes more comfortable to wear. They did really help a lot, but my toes still did hurt a little bit, so I was ready to take those shoes off, but it is a lot better than it was usually. So, but I want to show you guys the Castlevania cards I have. So I almost have the whole collection. I think it goes up to number 8. So I'm missing number 5 and whoever is number 8. But I'm just glad that I got, I think it's the one I'm missing is Simon. I don't know if he's 5 or 8. Or maybe Jonathan is the last one. I don't know. I just wanted Alucard, and it just so happened that, like, aside from Maria and Charlotte, all these cards were just already in the machine that he was in, and they all just kind of fell down at the same time he did. So yeah, just happy to have him. I actually might watch some Castlevania. I don't know yet. I kind of just want to relax and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, that is probably it for today. I don't think there's anything else to really film or talk about that would really be interesting. So
I think that is probably going to be the end of this weekend vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it wasn't like boring or whatever, or maybe it was just like a perfect amount of like slice of life Lolita daily activities for you guys that maybe you want some more. If you do, make sure you subscribe and like the video so I know that you like the video, YouTube knows you like the video, and I'll make more. Maybe I'll make it a weekly thing. I think that's what I was kind of planning on doing, is making this kind of like a once a week thing, just like filming my weekend, because that's usually when I wear Lolita, is on the weekend, because I don't have time during the week to really do that. So let me know what you guys think and like the video. So yeah, bye.